Thank you very much. We think we have a very, very enjoyable show for you tonight. Our good friend Jimmy Rogers is here to sing his new hit. And we also have a marvelous impressionist by the name of David Fry. We know you're going to enjoy him. And also the lovely and talented star of the TV series Get Smart, Miss Barbara Felton.
But right now, we'd like you to meet a wonderful actor, a foreign actor who's been hanging around town here, Mr. James Mason.
Oh, no, Tommy, no. What do you, that is no introduction. You can't bring out James Mason with an introduction like that. He's a great star, Tommy. He deserves a much better
I am doing the best that I can. How else can I say it?
You're not. How else can you say it?
He is a foreign actor hanging around town.
Now, Tommy, if you don't know how to say it, ask somebody who could help you give a good introduction. You should speak to somebody who can help you speak more eloquently. Someone who has a great facility with words. You don't flounder around like that.
Like who?
Like who has a facility with words? James Mason.
James Mason? Who's he?
Some foreign actor hanging around town. I don't know.
Okay, I'll ask him to come out. Hey, Jimmy, could you come out? James Mason?
I must say, Mr. Mason, it's a real pleasure having you on the show tonight. I enjoy your work immensely.
Well, thank you very much, but I think it's you who should be commended. After all, it must be frightening to have to face putting on one of these extravaganzas every week.
Oh. We really do our best.
Really?
I must apologize for bringing you out like this. You know, Tommy wanted to give you a great introduction, something to match your talents, but he couldn't find the right words. So could you maybe give us an introduction to James Mason?
Well, I would say that the simplest way is the best. You should be able to handle that. You know. Almost everybody knows that I've been in a great number of motion pictures over the years. Last year, for instance, I was in Georgia Girl.
That was a very, very fine picture. And I saw you in Lolita also.
Oh, yeah.
That was a groovy one.
Yeah, I know the introduction now.
Do?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, here's one of Hollywood's most accomplished lechers.
Tommy, that is just enough.
No, that's quite all right. After all, the part that I played could be described perhaps not as a lecher, but certainly, let's say, a reprobate.
He's actually a dirty old man.
Tommy, well, we're getting back to our problem now. How exactly would you introduce James Mason?
Dick, I've never given the matter much thought.
He's been too busy chasing those little teeny boppers.
Little lollipop, little girl?
This is absurd. I can't introduce myself. It's not very fair of you to ask me to do such a thing.
Well, you're right. But maybe you could still help us out. Why don't you introduce someone else as an example how to give an introduction, like introduce Barbara Felton.
Oh, well, that'd be simple, because I'm a great admirer of hers. She's adorable.
Isn't she a little old for you? I mean,
I would say that Barbara Felton is an exciting and vivacious performer with a unique and provocative performing style.
That's very good.
That's very good.
Now, may I make a suggestion that I leave the stage and then I come back so that you can reintroduce me when you think you're up to it?
All right, thank you.
Okay. I got a good idea here. Just one moment. Here we go.
Wait to the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like for you to meet an exciting and vivacious performer with a unique and provocative forming style.
Wait a minute. Tommy, wait a minute. That is not the introduction to James Mason.
Well, he said if I felt up to it, and I don't.